My first top tip to mums is to plan. There's a saying that is fail to plan and plan to fail, and it's so true. We often focus everything around everybody else, the children, the husband or partner at home, making everyone else perfect. And then you don't plan for yourself. And what happens is the children go to school, and then eventually you think, actually, okay, what do I do now? You didn't have a plan. Even if you're not going to work until your children are in school, you need a plan. So put pen to paper. What I love about that is you can just check off your achievements, and it's so motivating to know that, okay, this month I set out to achieve this. I'm halfway there, or I've done it all, fantastic. I can move on to the next thing. I'm closer to achieving my ultimate goal. It's so motivating, and it's essential, you know. If you just keep it in your head, there's so much going on, and that's where procrastination sets in, and then you find yourself a year later, around January, when you're going through your New Year's resolutions and you think, didn't I have that last year and the year before? And it can be demotivating, but if you plan and you plan towards achieving your goals, success is the only end goal. My next top tip is to invest in yourself. It's so important to skill yourself up. Even if you've decided to be a stay-at-home mum, I think that's a great opportunity to keep training. Even if it's distance learning, doing online courses, there's so much out there. There's loads on Mothers Who Work that you can do in your convenience. If you don't invest in yourself, then your skills start to fade, you know, and it gets harder to sell yourself to an employer. It gets harder to build a business because you don't have the skills. If we look at social media, for example, 2 years ago, it wasn't such a big thing, but now it's a huge thing for business. And if you don't know it, then, you know, you can feel as if you don't know anything. But then if you invest in yourself with your time and with money, you can fill those gaps, and that can impact on your business. The same thing with a career. If you've decided to take time out, you know, if there are small courses that you can do towards the time that you're going to be going back to work, or even in the interim, just to keep yourself fresh with what's going on in your sector, it's key, it's important. You know, skip some of the Starbucks coffees and the magazines and all those other things, and you'll find the money to do it. And there's funding out there as well. My third tip is to call in those favours. You can't do it all. There's no such thing as Superwoman, and if you watch the film, you know that she didn't have any children anyway. It was just her with her flash suit. So if you try and do it all, that's when the stress kicks in. You know, there's always somebody there who can help you. And when you return the favour, you'll find that the favour is returned to you as well. So when you need a break, you know, call on the friend, buddy up with some of the mums at school so that you can take the time out to do what you need to do for you. It's very, very important.